guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about, because my birthday is in a few days and I've just been feeling, when you're getting older you start feeling some ways. That's how I'm feeling right now. It's like I feel somehow getting older. What's next after this? So I'm gonna talk about me getting older. March 12 is my birthday. I'm turning 25, and I remember in high school just telling myself, hey, I'm going to be doing this at 25. I'll be doing this at 25. This certain amount to be in my savings at this specific age. And I look at it now and I'm like, everything that I set for myself back then, I don't think I'm fulfilling any of them right now at all. So it's like everything is just not the way I planned it to be. And it just made me go back to thinking, like, we make all these plans and think, oh, because I made this plan, everything is gonna go the way I made the plan. And God is just sitting up there just laughing at us, like thinking, you're making all this plan thinking it's going to work. Because I told myself at 25 I was going to be married. At 25 I'll be working in my dream job. At my dream job, I would be, I'll have this certain amount with me in my savings, at least building to get to that level. And I'm gonna turn 25 in a few days, and I'm like, right now is the time that I'm just starting to build what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just starting to do those things. Again, I'm not in a relationship or a millionaire or whatever at this point right now in my life. It's just making me think that at 18 or at 16 I had this plan. At this age, 9th grade, I had this plan, thinking to myself, hey, at this age I was going to be set. I'll be living in this type of home. I'll be living in this type of whatever it may be. I had this old plan, this old thing that I set out for myself. And it's like none of those things have happened. It just makes me question myself. But I've come to learn that my path is different from everybody else's path. I was reading something like a testimony of one of my schoolmates in school, and just reading the things that she's been through the past 2 years and stuff like that, just opened my eyes to think that we all have a different path. We all have different stories, different ways we are going through things in life. That the way God is going to elevate us, we have different ways. Even I'm going through a season in my life right now that when I'm about to share my testimony, even I myself will be shocked at what God is doing, because I just can feel the way God is just moving. And even God not even moving, I'm seeing things that God is revealing to me in this season in my life, because I prayed for specific things to God, and I've come to realize that sometimes you pray for those. It's good to have specific things to pray to God about, but God's specific is better than my specific things that I want for myself. I might think I know what is good for me. I might think I know what is best for me, but God literally knows what is best for me. And I'm in that space where I have to trust God's plan for me. And that's where I've been struggling lately, is that I'm trusting God in this season of my life, where I just want to trust Him fully so that I'll be able to absorb all of His blessings for me, all of His gifts for me. Because I don't want to be in the situation where I put myself in, where I think I'm in the right space, but I'm in the right space, but I'm really not in that space, because I'm still trying to do it my way instead of God's way. And me just turning 25 in the next few days just opened my eyes to say, Toby, God is just starting with you. You think back then it was starting with you, He's just starting with you, because it's now I'm beginning to understand who God is. I'm beginning to understand that God is this big God. He's bigger than my expectation, bigger than my mom's expectation, bigger than anybody's expectation. Its expectation is expectations for me, and I need to just understand that aspect of life. And my prayer for myself going into 25 is, because this is a new chapter in my life, is I should just trust God. I think that has been my constant prayer to God, is for me to trust God, and also for me to build. Because again, I was thinking to myself, this is the space in my life where I need to build, where if someone else was to come into the picture of whatever situation I'm going to get myself in, I want to be not made, but close to being whole as possible, being able to stand on my own, being able to provide on my own, being able to do all those things, that if someone else was to come into the picture, I will be secure to stand alone. And when we come together, we'll be secure together, to be together as one, if that makes sense. And it's just, that's the space where I just want to build and just trust God. I know that's a lot that I just said, but I'm truly excited about 25. I mean, no, I don't feel like celebrating it, but I'm just excited about the path that God is taking me through. It's not going to be all smooth sailing, I know that, but I just know God is going to show himself in any aspect that I'm trusting him to. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm excited for 25. Not really, but I'm excited about what God is doing. I'm not excited for myself or whatever. I'm excited about what God is going to do. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.